Hold tight, racing fans, because the motorsport world is exploding with news. Maverick Viñales is sidelined for the Jerez Grand Prix after complications from shoulder surgery. But the drama doesn't stop there. His replacement, Pol Espargaró, is also injured. That leaves the Red Bull KTM Tech3 team scrambling, forced to field only Enea Bastianini at the Spanish GP. We'll break down the entire cascade of injuries and the team's desperate search for a solution, plus what this means for Bastianini's weekend. But that's not all. The tech wars are heating up.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Aprilia is pushing the boundaries of aerodynamic innovation in MotoGP, unveiling radical new elephant ear winglets at the Jerez test. These aren't just cosmetic changes. They represent a completely new approach to airflow management, and rivals are already taking notice. We'll dive deep into the engineering behind these groundbreaking designs, explore how they're impacting the competition with Ducati, and reveal the data Aprilia is collecting to unlock even more performance. Plus, we'll look at the controversy surrounding their previous designs and what this means for the future of aerodynamics in the sport. Liberty Media is facing a surprising viewership challenge. Fans are tuning out whenever Marc Marquez crashes. Yes, you heard that right. A concerning trend is emerging that's raising questions about the broadcast strategy and the impact of rider safety on audience engagement. We'll unpack the data, analyze the potential causes, and discuss what Liberty Media can do to recapture lost viewers. It's a story that's shaking up the paddock and forcing a serious conversation about the fan experience. And finally, the 2027 silly season is already in full swing. Marc Marquez and Fabio Di Giannantonio are both fielding offers from KTM, sparking intense speculation about their future teams. Di Giannantonio is keeping his options open, prioritizing a positive team atmosphere, while Marquez remains tight-lipped but happy with his current ride at Gresini. We'll break down the latest rumors, analyze the potential moves, and get you up to speed on all the contract drama. Don't miss a single moment. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and stay locked in for the most comprehensive MotoGP coverage. A major blow for Red Bull KTM Tech3 ahead of the Spanish Grand Prix in Jerez. Both Maverick Viñales and his replacement, Pol Espargaró, are sidelined due to injury. Viñales continues to recover from shoulder surgery following a crash last year, with a screw removal procedure in early April delaying his return. Just as Tech3 had secured Espargaró as a replacement, the experienced test rider suffered a hand injury, leaving the team with no viable short-notice alternatives. Consequently, Enea Bastianini will be the sole Tech3 rider on the Jerez grid, marking a challenging start to the European leg of the 2026 MotoGP season. Viñales, aiming for a return at Le Mans in May, expressed disappointment at missing his home race, emphasizing the need for a full recovery. The situation is further complicated by the absence of Alex Espargaró, Pol's brother, who is recovering from spinal surgery after a Sepang test crash, forcing Honda to cancel a planned wildcard entry. KTM Motorsport Director Pit Bearer acknowledged the difficult decision to field only one rider, prioritizing Viñales' recovery and Espargaró's well-being. While options like Dani Pedrosa, Jonas Folger, and Mika Kallio were considered, they were deemed unsuitable for a competitive race weekend. Bastianini arrives with momentum from Austin, but the team faces a significant setback in data gathering and strategic flexibility with only one rider. This situation reignites the ongoing MotoGP paddock discussion about implementing permanent substitute rider arrangements, similar to Formula One, as KTM lines up with just 3 riders overall for the Jerez event. Viñales' season has been fraught with challenges following his switch to KTM, and the team is hoping for a return to form at Le Mans. Aprilia is pushing the boundaries of MotoGP aerodynamics, unveiling striking new, elephant ears wing elements at the Jerez test as it battles Ducati for the 2026 championship. The team, already leading the standings with its RSGP26, is proactively innovating despite upcoming regulations aimed at curbing aerodynamic influence in the sport. These new additions, a third tier of aerodynamic surfaces mounted on the front fairing, follow the widespread adoption of Aprilia's earlier leg wing design, confirming its performance benefits. Technical boss Fabiano Sterlicchini emphasizes the need for constant innovation to challenge Ducati, while aerodynamics chief Marco De Luca's team continues to deliver groundbreaking solutions. Aprilia is not only experimenting with new shapes, but also utilizing a sophisticated sensor system, nicknamed a satellite, on the tail unit to gather crucial data, hinting at further developments to come. The elephant ears, as dubbed by Motor1, represent a significant new direction in aerodynamic research, potentially setting a new trend for the entire MotoGP paddock. MotoGP's viewership is facing a significant challenge, according to recent reports, with a demonstrable drop in audience numbers whenever championship frontrunner Marc Marquez is involved in a crash. Analysis indicates fans are actively tuning out when the Repsol Honda rider is no longer actively competing at the front of the pack. This trend is raising concerns for Liberty Media, the series' commercial rights holder, as Marquez's presence is a key draw for a substantial portion of the fanbase. The issue highlights a potential over-reliance on a single rider for audience engagement and prompts questions about diversifying the series' appeal. While the exact financial impact remains undisclosed, industry observers suggest a sustained decline in viewership during Marquez incidents could negatively affect sponsorship revenue and broadcast deals. The report, originating from GP Blog, underscores the need for Liberty Media to proactively address fan retention strategies beyond focusing solely on individual star power, particularly as Marquez's future in the sport remains a topic of speculation. Autosport International BV retains all rights to the original reporting, dated 2026. The MotoGP silly season is already in full swing despite being early in the 2026 season, with speculation surrounding potential rider moves dominating discussion. Following the Spanish Grand Prix, both Alex Marquez and Fabio Di Giannantonio addressed rumors linking them to KTM for the 2027 season. Di Giannantonio, currently enjoying a strong season with Pertamina Enduro VR46, emphasized he's grateful for the interest from multiple teams, but remains undecided, mirroring his situation in 2023. He stressed the importance of a positive team atmosphere and urged a focus on current racing performance, stating his priorities are clear to interested parties. Marquez, fresh off a victory at his home GP, echoed Di Giannantonio's sentiment, stating he would remain tight-lipped about his future and expressing contentment with his current team, Gresini Racing. Only a handful of seats are confirmed for 2027. Marco Bezzecchi to Aprilia, Diogo Moreira and Johan Zarco to Honda, and AI Augura departing Trackhouse, with Alex Rins leaving Yamaha. Both riders are prioritizing enjoying the current season, with Di Giannantonio sitting third in the World Championship as the series heads to Le Mans.